Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you the excitement is in the air. We want to welcome each and every one of you on to tonight's Healthy Habits Global Conference Call. This is an international conference call, global conference call, and there's a buzz that's taking place that I tell you, I just get chills thinking about where we are in this time and place, each and every one of us in the history of this company and this great opportunity. But, you know, tonight it is, again, my honor and privilege and pleasure. My name is Aurelio Evans. I'm out of the great state of Maryland, and we are definitely excited about what's taking place with Healthy Habits Global. But we're in for some phenomenal information. Whoever invited you on to tonight's call thought very highly of you because they know the value of what is not only happening, but what's about to explode and expand throughout the country and countries involved in our opportunity at this given time. But tonight I'm going to introduce a gentleman that's going to come to you. I tell you, this gentleman is a gentleman that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. First of all, he's someone that when I met him, we just had, you know, we had similar likeness. That means we definitely were traveling a road, that journey that we both looked at as being successful in this industry, and we mirrored each other's journey when it came to, you know, personal development, when it came to becoming a student of the industry. And I tell you, this gentleman has not only become a student, he's become a teacher. He's someone that actually is not only teaching people how to succeed, he's teaching people how to win. And so with that being said, this gentleman, because of his experience in the industry, because of his documentation that he's, as far as being an industry leader, someone who's actually created a successful organization and helped thousands of people across the globe, you know, earn a tremendous significant income, he's someone that definitely, you know, is someone you want to hear from, learn from, and be around. So this gentleman, I tell you, he's now become like a brother from another mother. He's someone that I truly can say has your best interest, you know, in his heart and in his mind, and that's why I love the fact that he's, you know, one of the co-founders of this great opportunity, because he is one of the individuals, along with the other co-founders, he's one of the individuals that are guiding and directing the movement of this great opportunity, and I couldn't think of anybody to put it in the better hands of than this gentleman himself. So with that being said, I'm going to step out of the way and bring on to the line one of our co-founders, Mr. Josh Nelson, Vice President. Are you on the line, sir?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clearly. The call is yours. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, first of all, I've got to hand it back to Mr. Aurelio Evans. You know, as he said, I've known this gentleman for a long time. Actually, I've known him my entire career and journey in this industry. And I'll tell you, I just have the utmost respect for him. I mean, I've met a lot of leaders in the industry, but I'll tell you, when it comes to, you know, the type of leadership that we promote, this gentleman, Mr. Evans, is the best of the best. And I know I just got back from a trip out to Baltimore. We got dozens of new partners that came on board that are all on the line tonight. And I just want each and every one of you to know that if you have an opportunity to get on a call, and this gentleman is going to be getting on some of our leadership calls, and I'll tell you, he is an amazing and phenomenal trainer when it comes to building a substantial business. This gentleman has built multiple businesses and multiple companies, and I'll tell you that, you know, he's somebody that has definitely earned that respect to be called a true leader and a professional in this industry that we're in. So I want to hand it back to him for bringing up the call, and you are going to hear from him again in a few minutes. But listen, this call is a call that is very historical. You know, we are, number one, we're a company that, you know, we like to listen to the leadership. We like to, you know, let leaders, you know, do their thing. And I'll tell you what happened, you know, a little while back is that I got a call from one of our actually our top income earner out in South Africa, and I just want to welcome everybody to the call. We've got Nigeria on, I'm seeing Ghana on, I'm seeing Botswana on. We've got actually some of our key leaders out in Nigeria on this call, so I want to welcome all you guys. But we want to be a company that listens to our leadership. And so I got this call, and this gentleman starts telling me about this system that they're doing, and it's familiar to all of us, based on how we present the business. But he came up with a way to put it into an action plan that will accelerate somebody through our compensation plan. Look, there's 3 things that you need in order to hit critical mass and critical growth in a network marketing company. And I now realize there's one key ingredient that we're missing. Number 1 is you've got to have a good compensation plan. And I'll tell you guys, our pay plan is phenomenal. It is a true residual income opportunity. I mean, when you go out and you look, when you've seen thousands of compensation plans like I have, there's some decent compensation plans out there, but there's not one that you can genuinely go out and obtain that level of financial freedom in a relatively short period of time. In most companies, and I'm just going to call a spade, unless you hit it big and you become one of those, the top 1% of people in the company, you just never get to that level of residual income that we all join this industry for. So, this compensation plan of HHG was designed for residual income. I mean, if you just look at the first 7 levels of our pay plan, I mean, it's 5%, 5% on level 2, and then 10% on level 3, and then 5, 5, 6, 7. Other compensation plans, they pay higher percentages where you have less people. Ours, as you hit that exponential growth, because we want people to actually achieve that lifestyle, because we know, being in the field and walking in your shoes as distributors, that the best thing that a company can invest their money into, right? Because commissions it's an investment. Instead of spending money on advertising and all this other stuff, we pay distributors to go out and build a business. There's nothing better to invest in than investing in somebody that's able to create a lifestyle that everybody is going to be attracted to, and we know that. So we have the compensation plan. I mean, there's everything that you need in our compensation plan to be successful, and you can do it in a very short period of time. Now, the second thing is you have to have a system. And I will tell you guys that, we have played around with this compensation plan so many times, based on how we designed it and how people can genuinely go out and build a huge residual. And we had the Dash to Diamond, and that was great. But let me tell you guys, what we're going to talk about tonight is going to give you a whole new perspective on the business. HHG is evolving. We've always said that we're an evolving cell, which other companies can't do. Well, we just launched, essentially 3 new products, right? We've added 3 new product lines formulated by Mr. John Payne himself, where we have our Pure Essentials fruit and veggies, which I'm telling you all have to get on. I've been on them now for about a week, and I feel a difference. And then we just got the Pure Life capsules with the beta-glucan, and believe me, we're about to roll out a brochure that explains what this product does. It is going to knock your socks off. So we have amazing products, but there's a couple things that we needed to tweak, and I will tell you, we finally have the ingredient that is going to become the catalyst to this company hitting momentum that the industry has never seen before. And we've always talked about that on every call. I say, guys, listen, just bear with us. We are going to become that company that everybody is going to gravitate to. We're going to become that landing platform for people that have been in multiple companies, and we all know the reasons why. I don't need to go into it on that call, but we've solved all of that with HHG. So before I go into the system, let's just look at the company, right? Let's look at where you sit, because it's important to understand the timing in which you're a part of this company. A year ago, let's go back a year from now. We now, from a year ago to today, we have a whole new back office system that is built for global expansion. We have a whole new website that now displays the difference between HHG and any other company, right? Not that we're better, but we have we're a multifaceted, multi-division company, and based on the foundation of how we've built this website, we can continue to build on it and add more divisions. We can add more product lines, which we're going to do. Now, the next thing is, look at our products. A year ago, we only had the tag product. And now we've introduced an entire fit line, right? We've got the Pure Complete now. We've got the Cardio Boost. We've got the Pure Essentials Fruit and Veggies. We've got the Pure Life. And then we've also introduced a World where we've got our GF2 product. Look, everybody on planet Earth will use the products that we have. Now, they may not use all of them, but the beauty of our company is everybody you talk to can at least find one product that would benefit their life in some way, whether it's to feel better, whether it's to look better, whether it's to be healthier, whether it's to, help with some type of an issue that they have going on, because our products do that. Our products are backed with science, backed with research, decades of proof that they work, and truly and genuinely, we could launch a network marketing company on its own with any one of our products, and we're going to continue to expand on that. So, if you look at where we were a year ago today to where we sit today, I'm telling you guys, you have to be able to understand where you are. You're smack dab in the middle of a company that is becoming that company that everybody is going to look to. We are not just another network marketing company. We're not a product-driven company. We're an opportunity-driven company. We're a company that was built and designed for the distributor, for everybody to have a shot to make money, for all of your dreams to come true. Every reason that people join a network marketing company, we know those reasons because we were you and we are you. And that is how we built this company. So with that being said and understanding where you're at, I will tell you guys, if you look at how far we've advanced in 12 months, imagine where we're going to be now that we've created all of this momentum. Imagine where we're going to be 12 months from now. I'll tell you where we're going to be. 12 months from now, we're going to have people living the lifestyle because we have the foundation now. There's two ingredients that we are implementing right now. One of them is going to be tonight, and one of them is going to be hopefully by March 1st. Number one is our pay system. Now, this is I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. We all know that iPayout, you probably never hear a co-founder say this, but iPayout sucks. We know it takes longer to get your funds. We know that. We know that there's fees that they charge. We understand that. We are eliminating that partnership with iPayout. We have created and established a new long-term relationship with a company called Payoneer. Payoneer deals with some of the biggest network marketing companies out there. They are an electronic payment provider that issues the payments to distributors on a prepaid MasterCard, where when you request your funds, those funds at a click of a button will become available on your Payoneer card. Now, the programming has already started. We've already had our programming company on the phone with Payoneer's programming side. The integration has already begun, and I will tell you that in a very short period of time, that feature is going to be available to everybody in HHG. So we're very excited about that. We know it's been an issue, but as you guys can understand, we had a lot on our plate. We needed to get the website up. We needed to get the back office up and functioning, work out all the bugs. But I'll tell you guys, once we get this Payoneer launched, moving forward, reps, all of you will be able to have access to those funds almost immediately when they become available. Now, the last ingredient is having a system, right? So number one is we got to have a good comp plan. We all know we have that. Number two is we got to have a system that is simple. And then number three is we have to be able to create very, very fast duplication. So with that being said, let's get into the topic of tonight. And I will tell you guys, if you're in front of a computer, you can go to the HHG University right now, click on the HHG system, and you're going to see a link in there now that says download the 3x3 HHG system launch pack. Okay, you can also access that through the document section as well. But if you click on HHG system, you're going to barely scroll down, and you're going to see download the HHG 3x3 system launch packet. Okay, if you're in front of a computer, I want you to download that right now. Okay, I prefer that you have a visual in front of you. If not, this call will be recorded. I am going to be putting together a video in the next day or two that's going to break this down, because this is going to be a huge tool for you guys to send out to show people how easy the business is. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to go download that. If you're on a smartphone, you're on a tablet, which most of you should be. If you're calling in from Nigeria or Botswana or South Africa, I know you're on your computer. Go to HHG University and go download that document. Now, here's the thing. We have to create an environment and a culture, okay? We've got to create a culture where when people are introduced to the HHG business, that they are able to make a decision based on believing if they can do this or not. And I'm sure you would all agree. At the end of the day, the presentation could be great. People could be excited about it, but the only hurdle that we have to overcome with 90% of people is getting them to believe that they can do this business, okay? So here's what we're rolling out tonight, and I hope you guys have this document in front of you, okay? I just want you to go to the first page right now. This is the culture that we are going to begin to create. We are integrating this into our presentation, which I'll go over at the end of the call, but this is the culture, okay? We have broken down a system, and we've given examples of the income potential by doing these 3 steps, okay? So the 3x3 system is basically you get 3 people, you go 3 deep, and you do it 3 times, okay? What that means is, and I want you guys to imagine, you're at the end of a presentation, right? You show people the products, you show people the money, they're excited, and now you start going into, let me show you how you do the business. If you were to partner with HHG, I'm going to show you the roadmap in order for you to become successful, and I want you to ask yourself the question if you believe that you can do this. So here's what I would say to that person now. I would say, do you know 3 people? Out of all the people that you know, which is probably hundreds of people, do you know at least 3 people that you would be able to share the opportunity with that are hungry, that want to change their life? I guarantee every person is going to say yes, okay? Now, here's the philosophy now. We have a lot of products now, right? Now, in the presentation, we have tweaked it a little bit, and we've made it simpler for all of you to go out and explain. Okay, we no longer feel that we need to explain every single product that we have, because, and I'm sure the leaders that are out doing presentations would agree, you're not going to spend 5 or 8 minutes explaining all the benefits and all the ingredients of every product that we have, because then your presentation is going to be an hour long. We want the presentation to be 15 minutes or less, because, look, people are busy. And if you do a really quick presentation, they're going to think in their mind, the business doesn't take very long, and I can fit this into my schedule, okay? So here's the philosophy. Do all of you know people that want to lose weight, be healthy, they drive a car, they would want to save money on fuel, right, that would benefit from our products, okay? The first step is you got to be on 100 PV. Now, I'll tell you, with the products that we offer, it's very easy to be on 100 PV. I'll tell you, every single distributor should be on at least the fruits and veggies and the Pure Life. I'm telling you, you don't want to make a bunch of money and get sick down the road, and then you're spending your fortune on doctor visits because you've got issues down the road. Look, not only do you want to make a lot of money, but you want to be healthy. I will tell you, 100 PV is very simple, and the beauty of it is, look, when you partner, and this is what I tell people, when you partner with HHG, you're now a business owner, okay? We have healthy coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, why would you go to Starbucks and they don't pay you to talk about their product, right? If you're going to lose weight or you want to be healthy, or those companies that you go to GNC or any of those other stores, they don't pay you to use their products. Well, in HHG, you are building a business. This is your business. So the first step is you're on 100 PV per month, and you're using the products that you market, okay? Now, here's the system. There's 3 steps. It's get 3 with 100 PV, help your 3 get 3 with 100 PV, and then help those people get 3 with 100 PV. So think about it. At the end of a presentation, you tell somebody, listen, if I could show you a way to be financially free for the rest of your life, do you know at least 3 people that you can introduce this business to that would get excited about it? Look, every person is going to say yes. Okay, now remember with the Dash to Diamond, it was like bring in 10 people. Look, we're talking about bring in 3 people. Now, here's the people that I would want a new person to go after. Mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, neighbor, who's their best friend, who trusts them, who do they care about, that they could get in front of the opportunity within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so your responsibility, and every new person that joins your team, their only responsibility is not to learn about all the products, not to learn about all the different ways that we get paid. They have one mission with this 3x3 system. Get 3 people in your business on 100 PV. Now listen, I don't care what kit they come in on. And see, this is part of the culture. The culture is I need to get my 3 as fast as possible. Look, this plan that I'm about to share with you right now, folks, is residual income. Okay, the numbers I'm going to share with you are about building a residual income. You know, other companies out there, they show you big money, but it's all front-loaded bonus money for recruiting. Now, I'm going to talk about the fast starts, but I'm going to show you guys how to make a massive, ridiculous residual income just by bringing in 3 people. Okay? Now, would you agree that that's pretty simple? If I tell someone, look, the only thing you have to do to make money in this company is to bring in 3 people. Okay? We all agree on that. Now, the second step, and by the way, we have a document that every new rep is going to get. This is going to become part of our culture. Every rep is going to get their sheet, and it is a tracker. So in the first column, there's 3 spaces for them to write in their 3 people that they bring in. And again, look, we're still going to promote the kits, right? Because with the starter kits, they get the grandfathering. You know, they get a whole bunch of product that they can use, that they can sell. You know, that they need product as a tool. But again, look, you need your 3 people. So if somebody can't afford $199, you just tell them, look, let's lock you in at $100, and I will help you go make money. All you got to do is bring in 3 people. Okay? Now, once those 3 people are in, they're going to get their 3x3 HHG system launch packet. And because we are talking about this culture in the presentation, when they join, all they're thinking about is I have to get 3 people on my team within 24 to 48 hours, which means all they have to do is follow the system and expose, 5 people, and they're going to get 3. And I will tell you guys, you will sign up more people when you pick the opportunity this way. Because when you're telling people, look, all the money that I just showed you in that presentation can be in your bank account if you follow our system. Do you think you can bring in 3 people? Okay, so now those 3 people, with your help and your upline's help and all the support and the tools and the videos and the one-pager and all the meetings that are going on, they are going to do the same thing. So now they join and they go out, and their goal, their mission is to fill out their sheet with their 3 people. And again, it doesn't matter if they all even come in at $100. It's get 3 on 100 PV. We're not saying get 3 at $9.99, right? Like in the Dash to Diamond, we had to calculate it that way. We had to say, look, if you get in 10 people at $4.99 or 30 people at $1.99, look, it's just get 3. Get 3 on 100 PV. That's it. Those people are going to buy products from themselves. They're going to use them. They're going to benefit from them. And they're going to go out and get 3 people that are going to do the exact same thing. Now, once those 3 people fill out their sheet, the first 3 lines on their sheet, on your sheet, you're going to see an arrow from number 1, number 2, and number 3, which are the people you brought in, that to 3 lines for each of those people. So when they get their 3 people, you're going to fill out the names that are on their sheet in the second column of your sheet. Now, you have 9 more people on your team. Now, those people are coming in the business, and they're being taught in the that they just need to get 3 people to unlock the machine, right? In order to turn on the ATM of HHG, you just need to get 3 people on 100 PV. So now those 9 people get their sheet. They're going to go out. We're going to help them get their 3 each. They're going to fill out their sheet. The people that you brought in are going to add them on their sheet in the second column. And now you're going to add all of those people that are on your 3rd level on your sheet, and now your sheet is complete. Okay? Look, the culture in this company is going to be, where are you at on your sheet? Right? This tracking system is going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to get where you want to be in the business. Now, let's talk about the numbers. When you complete your sheet, which I'm telling you guys, we have people in Maryland already that are halfway through this sheet, right? Because I couldn't keep it quiet. I told a leader they couldn't keep it quiet, and it leaked out a little bit, and people have already been implementing this, and there's already success. We've got, you're going to hear, from Mr. Evans in a minute. Look, this guy's a networker. This guy knows how to build businesses. He's already got a large organization. He's already making good money in HHG, and he started a new sheet because he sees the power of this 3x3 system. Now, once you complete your sheet, you're going to be earning $330 a month already in residual income. If all of those people came in, let's just say on the $199 kit, right, which is really the lowest kit that we should be pushing unless they genuinely do not have the money, right, you would make $870 in fast start bonuses, but you're at $330 a month in residual income. Now think about this, folks. The average person in network marketing makes less than $300 in residual income. I'm not talking about bonuses. There's companies where you can join, you can go sign up 5 people, you can make, $1,000, but then what is after that? If the person stops, what's left over that's going to keep coming in every month on the work that they did? So listen, just by getting 3 people, filling out your sheet, helping them do the same thing, and helping them do the same thing, right? Just down to your 3rd level. Because of that on level 3, this is the power of our pay plan. $330 in residual income and $870 in bonuses. Now, if you got a mixture and people are coming in, some at $499, some at $999, that number is going to be higher on the fast start. But what I'm jacked up about is the residual. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Okay, so you just completed your first sheet. So step number 2 in the 3x3 system is to do another sheet, right? You're going to do it again. Now, let me tell you, from a network marketer's point of view, this makes so much sense because when you're brand new, it's hard for you to go recruit up. It's hard for you to recruit the entrepreneurs that you know. It's hard to recruit the business owners that you know. It's hard to recruit people that maybe they've had more success in network marketing than you have. And it's hard because your belief isn't there yet. You're not making any money when you're brand new. So by getting people to just focus on 3, and I'm talking about the 3 easiest people that they can get in, go to their brother, go to their neighbor, go to a couple of their best friends, and get them in front and lock them in the system. Right now they're up and running, and then those people do the same thing. Now, here's where it gets nuts. When you do this a second time, okay, now keep in mind that first sheet that you did, that's 39 business partners. Those people on your 3rd level, they came in with our culture. They got to get 3 people, right? They're doing the exact same thing. So that line, those 3 lines of business are going to continue to duplicate down, and it's going to end up going beyond your 7th level. So now, once you get down to the 3rd level, you've completed your sheet, you're going to print out another sheet, and step 2 is to do it again. Now you can go hit your whole network. Now that new rep that you have has confidence because they're earning residuals, and all they did was follow a simple system. Now when they go recruit, they're going to tell people, listen, let me tell you the culture of my company. If you come in and all you do is get 3 people, I can show you how to make money. That is it. You don't have to learn the comp plan. You don't have to learn all this knowledge before you go. All you got to do is go help people that want to start a business where they can purchase their own store, get at least 100 PV, which is nothing, and then go out and do the same thing with other people. So now you go out and you do your second sheet. You go out and you get 3 more people. They get their sheet. Their focus is the same thing. And you do it again. You get it down to that 3rd level. Look, when sheet number 2 is completed, on the one, if they all came in at $199, that's $1,740 in upfront money. But now you're already at $660 in residual income. Look, when people compete, do you understand that when we have thousands of people doing this, we are breaking the statistics of network marketing. Look, $660 doesn't sound like a lot, but let's look at what you did. Because of a 3x3 system, you only brought in 6 people. Folks, that's $100 a month forever on 6 people that you brought in. And you built an organization. There is not a compensation plan out there that will pay you like that for bringing, a handful of people into the business. Now, step number 3. Oh, and by the way, once you complete your first sheet, you will be a bronze, and you'll earn an additional $250 bonus. And this example is not accounting for customers or any of the other ways that we get paid. Now, once you complete your second sheet, you will already be a silver. That's another $500 bonus. And on top of that, look, if everybody was coming in on the higher kits, we're talking $4,000 to almost $9,000 in fast start bonuses. And then if you never did anything again and your team never grew, just for a little bit of work, $660 a month in residual income. And let me tell you, we have the products that people are going to continue to use. And again, with this system, look, when people are earning residual income, they're going to continue buying their products from their own business. So all in all, this system is going to help people make money. It's going to pay people real residual income, and it's going to retain a lot more of your business because, again, when people are making money, they will continue using the products, and they will continue to share the opportunity with other people. Now, step number 3 is you're going to do it one more time. And this is where our compensation plan gets nasty, right? This is where that level 3, 10% really starts to take effect, okay? Because when you build wide, you understand exponential growth. Well, in the example that we give you guys, that we give to everybody in the presentations, if you brought in 3, who brought in 3, who brought in 3, on level 7, you would have 2,000, a little over 2,000 people on that 7th level. Well, by completing 3 sheets, you have 9 legs wide. You have 9 people on your first level, 27 people on your second level, and we're talking over 6,000 people that will be on your 7th level. And don't be scared of that number, because all you did is you went out and got 3. And you taught those people, look, all you need is 3. And I'm telling you, everybody, within 24 to 48 hours, when they're fired up, they can go out and sign up 3 people that fast. Do you see how fast your business can grow if you sell out to this system? Now, let's look at the numbers. When you complete your 3rd sheet, which means you're going to go out and get 3 more people, you're going to help them fill out their sheet. The people that they bring in are going to fill out their sheet. Once you complete the sheet, if your organization stopped at level 3, which it won't, right? Because now your sheet number 1 people and your sheet number 2 people that fall on that 3rd level, their focus is to go out and get 3. And I'll tell you, look, a lot of people get in, they'll sign up more than 3 people. But here's the reality. If it stopped at level 3, you're already at $990 in residual income. Look, what would that do for the average family? $990 in residuals. I mean, that could pay part of a mortgage. That could pay a cell phone bill, some utility bills every month. And all they did was they brought in 9 people. That's it. $1,000. Now, here is what I want to show you guys, is as this thing duplicates out, and it will duplicate fast, right? By the time you get done with sheet number 3, I guarantee you that the sheet number 1 people are probably, those legs are probably already down past 7 levels. Sheet number 2 people are probably pretty close to that. And now you continue to drive that 3rd sheet of people down to level 7. Well, let's look at the numbers. If everybody just did the 3x3 system, right, meaning all the people on level 3 went out and they did the same thing. They got in within 24 to 48 hours. They're talking to brother, mother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, people that they love, people that they care about, and they're telling them, listen, all you got to do, they expose them to the opportunity. They say, listen, we have a simple, proven system. All you got to do is come in and get 3 people. Get 3 people on 100 PV that are willing to buy some products that are going to change and impact their life, save them money when they drive. That's all you got to do to make money. So level 3 people go do it, right? And then the level 4 people go do it, level 5. And as it hits level 7, right, on just the first sheet that you did, okay, the very first 3 people that you brought in, that duplicates down 7 levels. That's $21,633 in residual income just based on every rep doing 100 PV. We're not talking about customers. We're not talking about commercial accounts. We're not talking about anything other than people using their own products, right? And again, it goes back to, look, 85% of the United States, or I'd say North America for that fact, 85% of them drink coffee, right? People take nutritional products. People are looking to lose weight. Everybody drives a car. I mean, look, this is so simple. So that's $21,633 on sheet number 1. Now, when the sheet number 2 people get down to 7 levels, that's another $21,633. When the sheet number 3 people get down to level 7, that's another $21,633. So if you do the math on that, if you complete the 3x3 system, okay, you complete it. And again, look, all you did was bring in 9 people, and you didn't do it all at once. You brought in 3, you helped it grow to level 3, you did the same thing again, you did the same thing again. That is $64,899. Listen, folks, there is not a comp plan out there that you can build just down to the 7th level and make, what the top in the industry make right now. I mean, look, if you were making $60,000 a month right now, you're in the top probably 70 to 100 people in the world as far as top income earners are concerned in this business. And I will tell you now, those people have 10 to 20 the amount of people to make that kind of money than the example that I just showed you right now. Look, this is a way that you can be one of those people that can say, man, I've got 10,000 people in my organization. Well, how did you do it? I just followed the HHG 3x3 system. I brought 9 people in. I filled out 3 of these sheets. And people are going to start asking you because, again, it's a culture. You want to talk about your sheet. Your sheet is your ticket to financial freedom. Your sheet is your ticket to home with your children. You should look at that thing every day, and it's who do I need to help, who do I need to talk to fill out my sheet, because once I finish 3 of these, I give you guys a guarantee right now, when you finish filling out 3 sheets, you will be rich. That is it. That is all you have to do, folks. That doesn't even count the fast start bonuses. I mean, look, if everybody came in at $199, that's still another $5,000 in fast start bonuses. But what there can you make $5,000 in fast start bonuses and then stop working and have a $64,000 residual income coming in every single month for the rest of your life? Look, what if everybody was on 50 PV? I mean, even if people were at 50 PV, that's still $30,000 a month, and all you got to do is complete 3 sheets. Look, network marketing is supposed to be about a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people doing a little bit of work. And now we have packaged this into our presentation. Okay, no more do you have to explain every single product that we have. Okay, and I'm going to walk you guys through something real quick. In the presentation that we're going to be uploading to the university tonight, which everybody is adopting. We've already got it out in South Africa. I know Nigeria is going to adopt it. The whole company is going to change the way that we're presenting the business. We're going to implement this new culture, and then you watch what happens to this company. We are going to become a magnet on steroids that people cannot resist, because isn't it true that people, they want that lottery wealth, right? They have this mentality that they just want to kind of like, they just kind of want it to be handed to them, right? They have that lottery mentality. This hits those people because you tell them, look, if you just know 3 people, look, if they only filled out 1 sheet and that sucker grew, you understand that they could achieve every rank in the company because we only require 3 legs. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is insane. So with the new presentation, okay, we have 1 box now that explains our products. It has every single product that we have, and all you're going to do is you're going to explain to people that we've got the most phenomenal products in the industry. Okay, here's what it says. It says, start your business and buy it wholesale. HHG has results-based impact products. HHG's products are backed with decades of science, tens of millions of dollars spent on research and development, Nobel Prize-winning science and chemistry, product offerings in multiple industries, health and wellness, weight loss, healthy coffee, tea, hot cocoa, healthy energy drinks, and the oil and gas industry. We use, award-winning sciences and chemistry such as, and then we just list all of the key components that make up our HHG products. Okay, number one is L-arginine, beta-glucan, Ganoderma, Tongkat Ali, ginseng, the organometallic chemistry that is in our fuel additive. Look, that's all you have to say. You tell people, look, you can buy these products and have access to these products because you now will be a business owner. And by purchasing from yourself 100 PV and introducing the business to just 3 people, you can have everything that we're about to talk about in this presentation. Now, box number 4, we go through customers, fast starts briefly. Number 5, we give the example of 3, get 3, get 3, get 3, and the residual income. We talk about the Diamond Infinity bonus, the global bonus pool. We talk about the rewards. And then in box 7, 7, 8, 9 are different now. Okay, so when you get down to box 7, so you've told them we have amazing products. They can buy them at wholesale. They can now make money and build a business by being their own customer. And now in box number 7, we say, listen, HHG has a proven 3x3 system. What does that mean? Let me ask you a question, John. You're hungry, you're motivated, you want to spend more time with your kids. Do you know at least 3 people that are overworked, underpaid, that would want to make more money like you do, that want to change their life? John's going to go, yeah, man, I know 3 people. And you say, great, here's our system. Get 3 people on 100 PV, just like you. They can become their own business owner and do exactly what you're doing. Help those 3 people identify 3 people, just like you did. And then help those people do the same thing. That is our system. And then step number 2, John, is you're going to do it again. And here's the potential. Once you do it once, John, you're already making $330 a month in residuals. You made about $870 in fast start bonuses. You've already achieved the rank of bronze, which is another $250. Isn't that awesome? All you did was bring in 3 people, John. That's all you did. You brought in 3 people. You taught them to do the same. You filled out your sheet, which we have a tracker for our program that is going to, and I'm going to walk you step by step on how to do it. Now, box number 9, you say you duplicate that 2 more times. John, if you do that once and you're making money, you're excited, you got residual income coming in, you have products that you're using, that you're feeling, you're saving money when you're driving, do you think you might be able to find 3 more people that would want to do this now that you've proven that it works? And now that you can approach people and tell them that you are actually running a successful business and you're making money and you have amazing products that nobody can get other than through HHG, he's going to go, well, of course. So you do another sheet, John. You get 3 more people. You help them do the same. You help them do the same. Now you're at $660 in residuals. And then step 3 is to do it one more time. So by the time you finish sheet number 2, John, and you're making almost $700 in residuals, you've made over $1,600, almost $1,700 in upfront money. Do you think you're going to be even more excited than you were when you finished sheet number 1? Absolutely. Do you think you can take your story and your testimony of your success and find just 3 more people that you could help get started with our company? And John's going to say, absolutely. Well, here's what's going to happen, John. This is going to continue to grow past level 3. Would you agree? Because all the people that came in on sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3 on that 3rd level, would you agree that they're coming in for the same reasons you did, right? And they're going to go out and find their 3 people. So you would agree it's going to grow. Well, John, when this grows down 7 levels, based on everybody just getting 3 on 100 PV, let me tell you, that's $64,899 in residual income. Is that phenomenal or what? Look, John should be jacked out of his mind at this point because you just showed him a system. You showed him a 3-step simple system that will duplicate like wildfire in a dry brush field and a 80-mile-an-hour wind. Once you guys get this system going in your organization, I'm telling you, it is going to spread like a plague testimonies that come out of this are going to cause people to want to be a people are going to say, man, I don't know what people are doing in HHG, but people are coming in and they're making money. I'm watching lives transform because of what people are doing. And people are going to come to us and go, man, you know, what is your secret? It's the 3x3 system. Get on 100 PV and find 3 on 100 PV, and we can help you literally make an absolute fortune. Now, I'm going to be doing a webinar probably this weekend or maybe early next week, and we're going to be doing this presentation. We'll get the new presentation sheet up. But before we wrap this call up, I want to bring Mr. Evans back up, and there's another gentleman that I want you guys to hear from. This is probably the most important part of the call because, look, it's one thing for me to say something to you, but I want you guys to hear from one of the leaders in the company, right? I'm an owner, right? I could be biased, you know, or you could think I'm biased because I'm an owner. I want you to hear from somebody that's an independent distributor, somebody that has been searching and looking for the right company, somebody that has been through what we all go through as distributors, somebody that's had to leave other companies because of unfortunate things that have happened. You know, a gentleman that's built a downline where it literally got ripped out from underneath him and he had to go find another company and rebuild it multiple times. Somebody that's been through, been kicked, been booed, like a lot of us that have been around for a long time, and he's been searching just like I was to find the right company. And I will tell you that this gentleman, you know, helped me put all these numbers together. We were up till late the other night just crunching the numbers and figuring out how to put this into an actual system, you know, that our South African leaders brought to us. And I'll tell you, you know, I just have a tremendous amount of respect for him. So I want you guys to hear from him, you know, what he thinks about this based on his 15 years of experience in this industry. So, Mr. Aurelio Evans, I want to go ahead and turn it back over to you, brother, and thank you so much for all that you do.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Josh Nelson. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you perfect, brother.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, wow, I just get goosebumps. I tell you, just to hear, you know, hear calls like this. I've been in the industry now, as Mr. Josh Nelson shared. I've been in the industry now, you know, well over 12, 13 years in the industry, and like you said, I've experienced the ups and I've experienced the downs and I've experienced the growth. Built tens of thousands of representatives, but I share that with you to share with you that I've been where you are when it comes to whatever your journey is in this industry, whatever your goals are in this industry and in this business. I've been where you are, and I've seen success. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars and seen success, seen people, you know, get, you know, all expense paid trips and rewards and compensation. But what I will share with you is that what I love about what we have here with Healthy Habits Global, number one, like I said before, it's the ownership, it's the leadership. Mr. Josh Nelson, along with the other co-founders, they're individuals that I could truly say, more than I've ever said in the past, that I know they'll do what they say they're going to do. And like I said, I haven't had that feeling in a long time, and I have that feeling 100%. With working direct with Mr. Josh Nelson side by side. But what I'm going to share with you is the system that he just, you know, presented to each and every one of us on this line. It's a masterpiece. And I'm telling you, I've seen compensations. I've seen dozens of different ways compensation plans have been put together. And the way not only that this compensation plan is put together, which gives the person who actually takes action an enormous windfall. I mean, 40% on a personal customer, if you're qualified with 100 in personal volume, I mean, that's unheard of. 40%, folks, on your personal customers, unheard of. But the 3x3 system, again, we've seen concepts of, you know, matrix concepts and, you know, compensation plans, but when we actually looked at the numbers and looked at what they were doing in Botswana, what the leaders were doing in Botswana, and we tied that concept in with the actual numbers from the compensation plan. Folks, literally, it is all about completing the HHG 3x3 system sheet. Literally, that's it. The conversation can get so simple. When somebody asks, how many of times if somebody asks, well, first of all, said, I'm interested. I see it. I want to create some additional income for my family. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I want to know, what do I have to do? How great is it for you to be able to look them in their eyes 100% and say, complete this sheet and you will be successful. And it's a guarantee. It's black and white. When they complete the sheet and acquire their first 3 business partners and paint the vision, they've already have commissions waiting in their e-wallet, waiting to get paid out already when they complete 1, 2, and 3, their first 3 business partners. And as they help those business partners just duplicate completing the sheet, those team members now have experienced income. See, when you have a team that's all experienced income, you have a solid organization. You have a base that cannot be broken. You have an organization that will build on a solid foundation, and your residuals will go through the roof. See, again, I'm not coming from a place of I think this might happen or it may be happen. No, I guarantee you complete the sheet, the 3x3 system sheet, you will win. And then it's just a function of duplicating that, a function of painting that vision. Again, you will hear testimonies. Matter of fact, my personal testimony, when Mr. Josh Nelson got this sheet out to me, the first thing I did was say, I'm going to start over. I'm starting fresh today. I already have my first 3 business partners already. That was last night. Last night got the sheet, or yesterday got the sheet. Today, my first 3 business partners filled out. And I'm not saying that, say, look how great I am. All I'm saying to you and showing to you is it's silly simple. It's so simple. It's just so it's laughable. I'm laughing. It's so simple. It's laughable. Okay. All you have to do at the end of the day is make a decision. That's what I love about this 3x3 system. It's now not a measure of how skilled you are. It's now not a measure of how large your network is. It's only a measure of how determined you are to win. And you make the decision. You make the decision, am I going to make it happen? Once you make that decision, it's over. You're going to duplicate, and you're going to stand for your business, and people will see that and know that if they don't participate, they're just going to watch you rise to the top. And that's the fear of loss they're going to create. And you want to come from a position of strength and make sure you tell everybody that for whatever reason, some people are allergic to money. I don't know what it is. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to figure out why somebody won't look. Some people are not going to want to look at it. It's okay. You just lead by example. Complete your sheet. I'm going to be hashtagging all over the organization emails, text messages, chat lines. Hashtag complete your sheet. And I guarantee you, if you create this proper culture that we have with this system, you're going to win. So with that being said, I can't wait till I'm able to give a testimony on the next call, on the next leadership, the regional, the events, and be able to hold up my laminated, completed sheets and be able to say, it's not because I'm special, it's because I made a decision, period. So with that being said, I'm going to actually ask, there's a gentleman that Mr. Nelson asked if I could share with one of the team members, having a great deal of success in our organization here in Maryland. And there were so many individuals I could have chosen from, but this individual I chose because this individual is already successful in his traditional business, but he's someone that, again, he just has that magnetic personality. He's just a great person to be around. He'll make you smile. I'll guarantee you that. But this gentleman is serious. He's serious about creating success, and he's helping people do it. He's helping people win. And I just want him to share with you his perspective of how great he feels this system is and where he sees it going. So with that being said, Mr. Charles Akers, hopefully you're on the line. Can you hear me, sir?
I'm here, sir.
All right. I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I can hear you. The call is yours.
Thank you. For one, I'm not going to keep you folks on the phone for long because all I know is I'm changing my name tomorrow. The new name is going to be Get 3. If anybody asks me and say hello, I'm going to say Get 3. That's all I know is Get 3. With that being said, I'm a traditional business owner. I own my own plumbing company. I'm just a regular old guy doing regular old things every day. And I'm in somebody's house every day talking about what I do, and it's not plumbing. When I give them my business card, I'm giving them my HHG card because I know where that's going to take me. That's going to be my residual income. That's going to be my retirement. The 3x3 system is awesome. Just go out there and do what you got to do. It's powerful. It's powerful. Mr. Nelson and Mr. Evans did a wonderful job of putting it together. Now all we have to do is go out there and put it to use. We can do that, can't we? If the lines were open, I know everybody would be screaming and cheering like the Super Bowl. Okay. With that being said, Mr. Evans, you can have a call back, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Charles. I tell you, I know you're excited, you're jacked out of your mind, and I know with that excitement, you're just going to create that vision for everybody you come in contact with. So we appreciate you. Thank you for just sharing with the rest of the team and rest of the HHG family. So, Mr. Nelson, I'm going to turn back over to you, sir. We appreciate you. We love you, and we're excited about taking this company to the top. We'll turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Well, we got about 3.5 minutes left until this call is exactly 1 hour, so we want to respect your time. But all I want to do is I want to end on this note. I want you guys to really evaluate why you're here. I want you to think about what drove you to make a decision to become a part of HHG. I mean, folks, look, we've got the foundation is laid. You know, we've got the Success Training Institute. I mean, for those of you that are not participating in that, get it. Look, if you're going to be all in. I mean, as far as the system is concerned, all you got to do is get 3. Look, start over. It doesn't matter if you got 10 people on your team, 50 people on your team, 100 people on your team. It doesn't matter. What you have to do is you have to go out and show people that the system is simple and that it works. Go out starting tomorrow and focus on filling out a sheet. Get into the university tonight. Get yourself, print out that new 3x3 launch pack and focus on getting 3 people in. And then focus on helping those people get 3 people in. I'm going to be creating a new launch document. It's going to be very simple. We're going to have people write down 10 people's names and numbers, okay? And I'll have this out in the next couple days. We're going to have them immediately write down the 10 people they care the most about, that they have the closest relationship with, that trust them, that they want to see that person win in life. We're going to go at those 10 people. Out of those 10, we will get their 3 people in. Look, you guys have all the tools that you need. You have everything that you need, from leadership development with STI, with the HHG University, which, obviously now we're going to be putting out a 3x3 video on actually how to execute this. We're going to walk you through how to fill out the sheet, which is pretty self-explanatory. I'm also going to be creating another video that you guys can use to recruit. So when you share the opportunity with people, a 12-minute video. A 12-minute video that just quickly walks them through the opportunity, but then explains to them exactly the track that they need to run on. These tools will all be available. But right now, you guys have the presentation video. You guys have leaders that you're working with that can get on 3-way calls. There's webinars that are going on. I know as a company we've kind of backed off, but listen, there's teams out there that are constantly doing webinars. We've got webinars going on in Jamaica. We've got webinars going on out in South Africa. We've got leaders here in the States that are running webinars. Make sure you get in the Facebook group. And leaders, I'm going to call you out on this one. If you're doing a webinar, put it in the Facebook HHG group so that everybody around the world can plug into that. It'll make your webinar more exciting. And again, it's that family culture. When we shoot emails out to all of you guys, we put HHG family. We don't put to our loyal distributors. We put family because that's what we all are. We are creating a family culture. We're creating a culture where we're the company that people can come to and finally breathe. They can finally believe that they can have success. They finally have a platform. They have a system. They have the training. They have the personal development. They have the products to back it up in multiple industries. I mean, if you look at what we have, you understand that we are positioned to do what we say we're going to do, which is we are going to become the biggest network marketing company on the planet. Look, we know how to do it. This is not our first rodeo. You know, with guys like Mr. Evans and Cassie, who's our top leader out in South Africa, and we've got Lau and Santa, who those are the three people that are really responsible for bringing this system to the table. We have amazing leaders in this company that have built large organizations. You know, so it's not just us as co-founders that know what we're doing. We are surrounding ourselves with leaders that have experience, that have knowledge, that know how to build this business, and we are no longer having to ask somebody to implement something that we know works. We get it. We know it works. We implement it. We give it to you. We're like a river, not a reservoir, right? We don't take all this knowledge and experience that we have and try to contain it. We want to let it flow through us into the organization so that everybody has a chance to be successful. We have every tool that you need, but like Mr. Evans so eloquently said, it's all about a decision. There is no more excuses for anybody to not be successful. I mean, come on, fill out the sheet. All you got to do is fill out 3 people. 3 people. I mean, look, worst case scenario, do you know 3 people that can get in for $100? And experience our amazing products that can introduce you to 3 more people? I mean, all you have to do when you complete your sheet is complete your first 3. And then when you help those people do the same, and then you help their people do the same, really they're filling out your sheet by you helping other people complete the sheet, which means you got to do it first. You fill it out first, and then those 3 people that you bring in, you're going to just help them do exactly what you just did. I'm telling you guys, this is the ingredient that we have been waiting for, and I will end on this note. We want everybody to be successful. Our dream with HHG was to build a company that we could lay our heads down at night knowing that any person that decides to partner with this company has the opportunity, the tools, the resources, the education that they need in order to be successful. Everything is there for you. Everything that you imagine and dream your life could be. It's time to turn that page, and what's on the next page is to you. Is it going to be the same old, same old? I mean, we all know the saying, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Look, you guys got to get upset. You know, you got to get upset that you're not where you're at, because when you stir that emotion up, I'm telling you, something is going to come out of you that you didn't even know you had, and all you have to do now is just focus on the sheet. It is all about the sheet. We're going to have leaders that get up at a convention that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and eventually millions of dollars a month, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to get up and say, guys, listen, I could get up here and I could try to give you the golden nuggets of how I did it and why I'm special, and, you know, I figured out something that nobody else did. You know what they're going to do? They're going to pull out a pack of laminated sheets, and they're going to say, folks, all I did is what you're about to do. I got my sheet, I filled it out, I did it again, I did it again, I did it again, I did it again, and I showed thousands of people how to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to keep filling them out, and I'm going to keep filling them out, and I'm telling you guys, game over. I'm fired up. I have never been this fired up in 15 years. That is the truth. I'm more fired up now. I feel like I'm in the industry for the very first time, and that I saw residual income. I saw financial freedom, and I'm at that point of belief higher than I've ever been that every person that steps foot in this company can be successful. We're going to create millions of testimonials. So thank you guys for getting on the call. You know, stay tuned for emails. Get into HHG University. Go download that document. I want you to stare at it. I want you to look at it every single day. Keep it in your car. Take it in the bathroom with you. Wherever you go, pull that out and stare at that thing and just believe that if I can just complete this sheet, I am on my way to having the lifestyle that me and my family deserves. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And there's going to be a ton more calls coming. And the new presentation will be uploaded by the end of the night tonight in the document section. So you guys can go download for the leaders that are out presenting. Download it. Get familiar with it. It's much simpler to present now than it was before. And let's go make it happen. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. And this call is officially over.